Alright, boys, before we get started, I'm 20 years old. I run a media agency and also day trade and trade crypto. And just want to come on and say, like, I think the one thing that I have over people is for me to be able to focus and just commit to things. And, even though I'm 20, like, I think I figured it out. Not all the way, but partially. And in this video, we're gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna tell you how I do it and what I do personally. Maybe you guys can follow along. I'm gonna have the actual PDF like in the link in description, so y'all can just click on it, read through it, and just follow along. So yeah, let's just get right back into it. All right, boys. Hope y'all are doing well. As always, I'm fucking driving, but besides the point here, I think this video is gonna be like what a day or a week looks like as a 20-year-old running an agency. We're making, I don't know, like 15K a month. So, we're gonna get straight into it. No BS right now. It's a Sunday, right? And for Sundays, I don't like, it's like, I guess it's a perk of being, self-employed, if you can say that. I can choose to work and, try to get ahead of the week, or I can kind of like just fuck around and, just stroke my dick. But, right now, we're going to the mall to pick up some. I think I need to get a suit for an event that's coming up, so we're doing that. And then probably like fucking get some, maybe, I don't know, plan a cologne for the spring, since it's getting a little warmer out in Arizona. It's already 67 degrees. It's only January, mid-January. So, we gotta do some of that, bullshit. And then probably after that, we'll probably go to a cafe and do some work, get some shit done, get some scheduling done, and tell you guys about the psychology and how your brain hates vagueness once again, right? So I know a lot of you guys are probably trying to do stuff for this New Year's and trying to get stuff done, and you guys can't. And y'all are probably thinking, it's probably dopamine or some kind of like fucked up shit. It's not. Your brain hates vagueness, right? So for you to mitigate that effect, you need to be able to plan stuff like rigorously. So with that being said, I don't know when, but later on in this video, I'm gonna teach you like my protocol and what I'm doing to minimize my brain thinking, right? Because most people just sit there and waste time thinking of what they're gonna be doing, right? Just to plan stuff like right before. You're basically procrastinating, right? Essentially. So what I do, is a little different. Where it's just like early in advance, I just plan and literally to the T and like what time and whatever. So I'll take you guys through that as well. But with that being said, we're just fucking driving right now in M2. Fucking Phoenix is a shithole as always. Fucking ass. The roads are really bad too, bro. It's like actually terrible. I don't know if you guys can probably hear that, but holy shit. But yeah, we're going to fucking the mall right now, and then yeah, I'll fucking catch you after that. Also, one thing I'm waiting for right now is for my barber to open up his own barber shop. So that's coming soon, and essentially, right, I'll be doing this media marketing stuff. That'll be really fun. Can't wait for that. I don't know if y'all ever like do shit like that, like some like media marketing stuff, but yeah, I don't even know where I'm going with this, but nah, dude, just if you have any like fucking like cool video ideas, just fucking comment down below for a barbershop specifically. I don't really do that shit, but I am universal, I am versatile. So should be able to, I should be chilling. I'm not, yeah, no, we're good. I just do mainly golf shit, so it's a little different. Although I just did film fucking off-road event, so I mean, I guess I am like everywhere in a way. But yeah, man, I just got back from Utah like 2 days ago, I think. I haven't picked up the camera at all. I didn't record anything, just video stuff for them, and that's it. But that shit was really fucking cool. Alright, boys, real shit. I think I just cracked my windshield again. This is like the fucking 2 or 3 times. Let's see. No, fuck. I don't know if y'all can see that. There's one, and there's another one right here. That I got injected, but with resin. Um, but holy fuck, yeah, it's cracked. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna pay this like out of pocket or with insurance because I think I paid out of pocket last time. I don't know. For some reason, it was cheaper that way than doing it through insurance for some reason. So, I mean, we'll see. The OEM one though is like it's like $2,000 to $3,000 I think, but the non-OEM one is like $1,000, which is kind of like risky for the heads-up display that you have in this car. Um, but fuck, that is one thing that the people on the internet doesn't talk about owning a fucking car like this is everything that you need to fix is kind of expensive. Not really though. I mean, $1,000 for like a fucking glass is like nothing. So I don't know. But it kind of adds up though, right? Like you have to do an alignment, which I didn't get the BMW shit. So I mean, dude, they're charging me like $300-$400 for that shit. I'm just gonna go to some dude in I think Scottsdale that can do it for like, I don't know, I think 150, which is pretty good. And yeah, I mean that's just one thing that the people on the internet don't talk about is maintenance on a car, right? Because like even though you make money, or I mean you can buy it like fucking straight up cash, which you can, right? Um, but my monthly payment is nothing compared to the gas payment that you have each month. The insurance, right? The insurance is way more than what my payment would be if I didn't like pay it off. If I didn't pay off a significant amount of this car, and like, dude, gas, insurance, because I'm 20, right? I jumped from a Mazda to this car, which is like it's insurance don't really like that shit, right? Because you're young. So I mean, for honestly the young people that are driving Beamers and stuff, like it's impressive, right? It's fucking a lot of money. So that's just the one thing that people don't really talk about, which is, I guess, just kind of stuff like that, which is like the back pay of owning nice things, right? So, I mean, fuck, dude. Besides that, right, I feel like I'm blowing a lot of money this month, though. Like, a significant more than what I should be, I feel like. Because I just bought, I don't know if you can see that, I just bought this thing, which is a 8 terabyte storage hard drive. Because I ran out of my hard drives that I have at home, which is like I don't even know. I have like 3 5 terabyte and like 2 like 4 terabyte and a 2 terabyte SSD and like another 2 terabyte SSD. Fucking gone, bro. So I can't even edit because I don't have anywhere to store my media files. So I just bought this 8 terabyte one to hopefully just fucking whatever. Right? That shit was $200. And then I bought a fucking notebook because I'm trying to do this thing where I'm gonna put you guys on too, but it's essentially where I kind of like write down my life. It'll be like a life dictionary. So if I have a problem or if I know I'm gonna have a problem, I'll write it down and I'll kind of write down like the solve or the fix to it in that situation. So I'm just gonna keep adding it like throughout my life and pass it on to my kids one day or whoever, right? So that's what I'm doing. But that notebook was fucking like $28 too. I feel like everything's going up higher. I don't know. Gas is cheaper though for sure. It's like $3 and like I don't know, 7. I think it's at 3.7 right now. I think it's at $3.07 right now for premium. So we're getting there slowly, right, Mr. Trump? So yeah. Besides that, we don't really got nothing going on. I did make a plan, which once again, it's linked down below. My whole fucking schedule, right? Because your brain, right, hates vagueness. So, yeah, it'll be in the link in the description, right? It's completely free. I don't want your money. I don't give a fuck about your money. I want you guys to just honestly get better as a human and learn as much as possible from people, right, that can share their belief. And I think it's a value. I think it's a very valuable thing to be able to learn and So I mean, click on it. Let me know if it helps you or not. And I'll probably be making more shit like that in the future. So let me know if you guys want to see anything. But besides that, we're fucking going home. We got a lot of shit to do because for some reason I'm like delayed I don't know why, but I feel like I'm not doing shit. Like, I woke up at 3 today, right? But, something. Oh, right. It's because, it's Monday today, which is, Martin Luther King Jr. Day or some bullshit. I don't know. But, yeah, that's kind of why I didn't really trade and fell slow because I wasn't looking at the charts, right? So that shit's like, yeah. So I don't know. That was fucked up. But now we're gonna go home, fucking try to get some outreach methods in, work on this video that you're watching right now, fucking editing it, and yeah, fucking, we should be ready to go, I think. But yeah, man, I got a lot of shit to do, and this is once again the epitome of running your own business. Is sure you can jerk off and do whatever, but if you want to make money consistently, you kind of got to be on top of things. And for some people, that's kind of hard, right? Since you don't have a boss, you're your own boss, and you can make your own decisions. Some people don't thrive off of that, which hence why people's work a 9 to 5, which is crucial to our economy, right, in capitalism. So you need that. And I will tell you one thing: school, right? Most of you guys are in school right now. That shit is making employees, right? That shit's not working. You're not becoming a fucking CEO or fucking anything, right? I mean, sure you can, right? But school, the whole main purpose for school is for them to make a an employee, right? To work for the government, work for them, make money for them, and collect taxes, and boom. So just keep that in mind when you guys are going to school, right? Just always be aware, right? Awareness is the number one thing. So just always be careful. But, yeah, just always be careful. Bruh. Alright, boys, did not film shit, but, I keep forgetting to fucking film, which is an issue. I need to not do that. But I did get a lot of shit done at the cafe. Still a little fucking camera shy in public, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If I'm alone, if I'm with people, I'm chilling. But I got a lot of shit done on like a dopamine protocol, so that's like the one thing I'm working on too, which essentially is a step-by-step process on how I would control my dopamine, and and how other people can like kind of do the same thing as well, right? Because dopamine, right? It's just like it's that one thing that everyone is fucking like deteriorating on. So yeah, dopamine protocol. It'll be free for y'all to just fucking click on it and just read it. So it should be in the link below right now. I hope it is. If it is, that means it's below. If I'm saying this right now, it will be in the link below. So just click on it, read through it. This is what I do, and if you like it, you can adapt to it. Change a little bit, right? And just make it your own and personalize it. But that's just an example of what I do and what I follow. So it should help you guys a lot if you guys are struggling to kind of like plan your day and like struggling to kind of like in a way just being stuck in like that whole dopamine cycle that everyone says, because like monk mode, right? I'm sure y'all have heard of it. I don't think it's good. I mean, it's good, it'll work. I don't think everyone has the discipline to do that. So my take is a little bit different, where it's still like it's not monk mode at all, but it's a protocol to follow to regain your baseline levels of your dopamine, and it works for me. So I'm assuming it'll work for other people. I just hope it does. But I mean, in that it has like all my supplement stack, my biohacking like stuff, and it should be like a good source of like information for you guys, and there's some cool other stuff in there too, so hopefully y'all enjoy that. But right now I'm just dropping off my buddy's camera equipment and his receipts for the business trip that I went on. So we'll do that, and then I don't know what else I'm gonna be doing. It's fucking hot, dude. It's 74 degrees right now in Arizona. It's January. I'm sweating in my car. I had to put AC on, which is borderline kind of fucking insane, honestly. I kind of missed the cold. I mean, this whole day, right? Just not like a typical Sunday. Like, sure, I can fuck around and just dick around and, do whatever, but it's the reality of, being self-employed, and you can choose whether or not to work or to, go fuck around. And I think the issue with most people is like they don't really have the discipline and the motivation, I guess you can say, to like just be self-employed because like this shit's fucking hard. Like when I first started, like holy hell, like I was so distracted on everything. I was buying shit left and right. Like sure the money's good, right, if you figure it out, but like there's more to it than that, right? So it's like the people you see online that are self-employed, like honestly props to them because like that takes massive amount of discipline to just keep you on track and all that. So that that's just one thing I figured out is you have to be able to like sacrifice and focus on certain things in order for you to succeed in a in a self-employed environment because like a 9 to 5, right? Like there's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5, but it's a set set in stone where you go into work a certain time and then you get off at a certain time. So for some people, it's better for them to be working a 9 to 5 because it's just a more schedule oriented thing. But certain people have figured out how to do that while being self-employed. So this is essentially what that the thing down below the link in the description of the discipline protocol is going to be about. And it should help you guys out a lot. It's actually kind of funny because like all my friends right now, they're like studying for midterms in like school, right? And I'm not. I'm just fucking working and chilling and doing all this nonsense, and it's like it's weird, bruh. I'm sure you guys get it. All right, boys. So this is the dopamine protocol right here, and I urge you guys to try this out. Just download it in the link in bio, right? Just try it out. It won't hurt, and I promise you, it will change your life because, I mean, it did for me. If you don't know this already, right? Some people know, most people already know this, but they don't actually follow through with it. That's the issue. So essentially, hopefully, this is going to help you kind of follow through with whatever you're going to be doing with. So let's get going. Let's get started. Fuck. Okay, so for me, my schedule, I wake up at 3 a.m. I wake up, and from 3 to 4, I'm kind of I'm getting ready, shower, right? Just whatever, getting dressed, and by 4 a.m. I'm usually fucking just ready to rip, right, for the day. So from 4 a.m. to 5:30, that's when I'll read, because fun fact, 30 to an hour later, right after you're up, that's when your brain retains the most information that you learn. So for me, it's crucial for me to learn in the morning, hence why I read right after I wake up. So also, I'm not cutting anything in this video, so if I stutter, my apologies. And so what's next? 5:30. So 5:30 to 5:45, hydrate, right? And eat a little carbs, maybe a fruit or some rice. I'm Asian, come on. But this is very important. Your brain is you need water, right? Hydrate. So just get it out of the way. And then by now I'll probably take my clarity my supplement and my probably lion's mane and some other stuff because it just helps me focus a little bit and stay on top of the game. But probably 2 or 3 slides, I'll have my biohacking stuff in. So yeah, we can rip from there. And then from 5:45 to 6:30, that's my learning block. So this is when I'll usually either back test on Monday, and Tuesday I'll do some psychology work. Wednesday I'll do some NLP, linguistics or whatever, and then Wednesday I'll do some hypnosis, self hypnosis, stuff like that, and I'll just rotate that the whole week, which helps a lot. Um, since that's I already know what to do, just follow it, right? And after that, 6:30, 7:30, I'll do my meditations, my uh, if I need it, I'll do some hypnosis work, and then I'll trade prep. So I'll chart until 7:30, and then market opens at 7:30. And from 7:30 to 8:10, that's when I'll usually trade. I'm usually off by 8 or 8:10 since my macro is already over by then. So pretty easy. And then, from 8:10 to 8:50, that's when I'll talk to my parents, my family. Um, Maybe I'll probably take a cold shower too, since that's shock to your system and you need it, right? It's an adrenaline rush and it's actually really beneficial for you. So if you have access to it, I highly recommend even a cold plunge too. Um, After that, go to the gym, but this could be go to the gym and then filming or gym, meeting up with clients, meetings, all of the above. Just whatever I have, every single day. And then from then, I have lunch slash film. So once again, I'll eat. And then if I have to, I'll film, maybe go, film for me or my clients, whoever. And then, I'll get home around like 2 p.m., maybe 3. And then I'll do some outreach if I have to. If not, I'll start working on some client work early on, even before the time block starts. And then from there, I take a boring break. A boring break is very important. This means no phones, absolutely no phones, since it's a dopamine detox, right? It's not nothing like monk mode, nothing serious, but this is a process to, regulate your dopamine. So for me, a boring break would be walking outside, taking a walk, staring at the window outside, hydrating as well. So that's what I do. And then after that, maybe 15 minutes in a break, I'll start, either doing research on my own for my content or my client's content if I need to. And I'll start editing that or filming, probably usually editing that by that point of the day. And then after that, just I'm done for the day. I'm over. My brain's fried. So, you know, after that, you can fucking fuck around, do whatever the fuck you want. But 8 p.m. for me specifically, I journal right before I go to bed. Just a good way to, uh, downtime or deregulate your day, I guess you can say, and track your progress overall. Right, it's the number one thing. So the rules for this is very simple. For me, no cold exposure before trading, since rises your heart rate a little and gets you excited and pumped. Right, you don't need that. So no social media or doom scrolling whatsoever during or before the work block. It's crucial, right? If you guys really want it, it's easy for me to tell you guys, but I don't know if you guys will actually do it. So I mean, I'm praying, right? Anyways, and then a boring break, right? Very important. Just no screens. You can walk, fucking drink water. I don't care what the fuck you do. Just no phones. And just ground too, right? And go outside, touch fucking grass. How about that? And then for me, I take clarity at 5:30 and fuck, how do you say that? Tyrosine at 9. Probably saying it wrong. I don't fucking care. That shit is to regulate your dopamine in a pretty healthy way from your natural, tendencies. So very important for me. And this, the stack skills for me is psychology for better, decisions and just pitches and just communication overall. Hypnosis for just self-induction, just confidence and stuff like that that I can control on my own, right? Just my mental stuff. And then linguistics for better communications and emails and all that kind of stuff. Y'all know. Come on, y'all know. I'll put you guys on later too. Don't worry. So biohacking, final part here for me, right? The body and brain. So for me, I just take creatine, very important. It actually can help you with your cognitive health, which is very surprising. And then whey protein, obviously, right? Just a fucking essential at that point. And then omega 3, maybe 1 to 2 grams a day combined with, recovery and all that kind of stuff. And vitamin D, y'all are missing that. And vitamin B12, y'all are all missing that. That can regulate your mood really good. And just if you're depressed or if you're fucking fucked up in the head, take that. Guarantee you'll see some results. Like you'll feel it too. It's actually insane. And then after that, so the core brain stack for me is I take Clarity by Thesis, right? Still testing it out. I was on Ready by Modern Warrior, but that shit got recalled. So praying that shit's fucking, yeah, I don't even know what to think. Anyways, besides the point, the L-theanine, right? Calm me down a little bit. L-tyrosine, L-tyrosine, basically the same thing. Dopamine, right? And then ashwagandha too, if I need it. Just get my stress levels a little down because holy cortisol spikes everywhere you look. Anyways, then optional for me is CLA 250. I think it's a typo. I don't think it's 1250, but it's to help lean out a little bit and affects I don't think it's effective to the point where you should try it, but I mean I take it, right? And then L-carnitine. Every athlete swears by this. It can use for a little bit of a metabolism booster and performance during the gym, but who the fuck knows? And then caution, right? This is I took methylene blue, and it's actually funny because When people were, dyeing jeans back then in the factory, people were getting super sick. And then the people who were dyeing the jeans, right, they were getting healthier and healthier. And they're like, what the fuck is going on? Why is it? Why? Right? So they did a lot of research, and turns out that methylene blue, the dye that's used to, dye jeans, that's blue, can have a tremendous health benefit to your brain, and for people who have seizures and all that. So for me, I had brain fog, and I took it for maybe 1 to 2 months, just low, very low dose, and it helped me just clear up my brain a little. So I don't think it's a placebo. If it is, it still worked, right? So I don't care. But this is the stack that I use in the dopamine stuff, and hopefully y'all can kind of take it in and get an example of what I do to just help me accomplish my goals. So hopefully this helped.